What's up, you guys? It's Steve here, and things are heating up right now at this very moment with Congress and infrastructure and stimulus and Nancy Pelosi, you guys. This is huge. It's all happening right now. This is your stimulus check update and your stimulus package update. Now, this week is going to be huge because, as you guys know, the House of Representatives, they came back from recess early, and they said that they're going to be taking a procedural vote on the infrastructure bill. Well, we have 9 moderate Democrats right now from the House of Representatives that are not happy with that and are saying they're going to be derailing everything unless Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi officially passes it in the House without stimulus. And the stimulus will come later, they're saying. Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi, those of you that have been following me here on the channel know, she wants to pass them tandem because she doesn't trust those centrist Democrats to pass stimulus after infrastructure goes through. And it's all going down right now today. Take a look at these articles coming out. This one from the Wall Street Journal 3 hours ago. Democrats near the showdown on the infrastructure bill, broader spending package. House set to vote later Monday on a procedural step as agreements within party remain. You guys, we're still waiting to see if that's going to be unfolding here any minute now. Now also, House readies the key vote amid a stalemate between Pelosi and moderate Democrats over the infrastructure bill. This came out 3 hours ago as well. Take a look at this. This one just came out 1 hour ago. How Pelosi can give rebels a way out of a hostage crisis that they have created, you guys. That's right. And the one we're going to be looking at is going to give us more detail about this. Take a look at this, you guys. Pelosi floats an offer to moderates to avoid budget clash and says the speaker proposed a deal to Representative Josh Gottheimer, hoping to end the centrist standoff over the budget resolution. You guys, huge news coming out right now. I'm going to give you the details as to what she's proposing to see if they can squash this little squabble and move forward with infrastructure and stimulus, you guys. And we are still waiting to see what's going to be happening with this procedural vote. So, right now, it is August the 23rd, 2021, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm going to get you caught up on the latest as this is all going down right now. And we're going to be finding out the future here of infrastructure and stimulus very shortly. So, let's dive right in, but before we do, if you could do me a quick favor, just takes a second. If you like and appreciate these updates, keeping you up to date on all the stuff that's going on, don't forget to just take one quick second to smash that like button. I would appreciate it. It helps out the channel a ton. Lets YouTube know you think I'm doing a good job, and in turn, they'll share this out hopefully with other people that might be interested as well. Also, leave your comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything that's unfolding right now. And also, if this is your first time here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, come join the Ram fam, the viewing community. I'll keep you up to date on all this stuff that's going on. And if you got any specific questions that you want me to answer, be sure to shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. That is by far the best way to get a hold of me if you got any specific questions that you want me to answer for you. But with that being said, you guys, let's dive right in. I'm going to get you caught up on the latest. This is just happening right now, and we're going to be seeing the future of stimulus and infrastructure. All right, you guys, so link in the description below to this article that just came out literally like 10 minutes ago. And this article says, Speaker Nancy Pelosi has floated a deal to the leader of the centrist defectors that she hopes will end a standoff and clear the way for the passage of the $3.5 trillion budget framework as soon as Monday evening, literally right now. And it says the agreement is not final, and Representative Josh Gottheimer takes the offer back to the group of 9 moderates who have vowed to tank the spending plan unless they get an immediate standalone vote on the infrastructure bill. And you guys, we're going to be hearing from them here very shortly, and if they take up that procedural vote, you're going to be seeing a headline from me that either says Pelosi did it, it passed, or you're going to be seeing Pelosi falls, Democrats derail stimulus. And it says, I've spoken to many of them, Pelosi said Monday, but we haven't reached all of them because we haven't connected yet. And it says, the details of the deal are still up in the air, but one element is a wonky maneuver that would wrap consideration of the ground rules of the debate and the budget resolution itself into one vote. So she wanted to wrap everything together rather than the original plan that required 2 votes to advance the spending plan. And it says Pelosi also suggested promising a vote on the infrastructure bill by October 1st. So she's saying, listen, if you do this for me, we wrap it all up together, I promise you that we're going to have a vote on October 1st. It'll get done on that date when current surface transportation programs expire. Now, as a caucus meeting kicked off Monday evening, Pelosi did not announce a deal with the defectors. So far, we have not heard that this has gone through. Now, none of the 9 appeared to be attending either in person or virtually, per people in the room, prompting Majority Leader Steny Hoyer to compare the gathering to, quote, talking to the choir. So all the ones that needed to hear some sort of words to get them on board, none of them showed up, not even virtually. And it says, it is unfortunate in my view that we have to have a discussion about the process when we want to have a discussion about policy, Pelosi said in the private caucus meeting, according to 3 Democrats. We cannot squander this majority and this Democratic White House by not passing what we need to do, she added. Now, Hoyer followed Pelosi by telling Democrats they needed to, quote, come to grips with the situation and band together or else nothing would get accomplished. We need to trust one another. This is mutually assured destruction, Hoyer told Democrats. But even as Pelosi and Hoyer made their hard sell to the caucus, Gottheimer was struggling to bring along his group of moderates, several of whom, listen to this, were hostile to the deal that Pelosi presented, according to Democrats familiar with the conversation. So you guys, did not sound like it went over well with them. Now, the deal offered comes after Pelosi, not one to respond well to rank-and-file demands, has for weeks refused to divert from her plan to first pass the Biden's blessed $3.5 trillion bill that's set for passage through the filibuster-proof maneuver known as budget reconciliation, a process expected to take weeks or even months, you guys. So it sounds like they are not happy that she wants to tie them together because they don't want to wait that long. They're saying it's ready to go right now. And she's saying, nope, we're going to pass it alongside stimulus. And it sounds like this whole thing might get derailed. Now, like I said, we might find out here very soon if they take a procedural vote and they all vote no on it and it doesn't pass in the House. We will see here very soon. So you guys, there is a lot happening right now in Congress with infrastructure and stimulus, and we're going to be seeing what unfolds here, and I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date. Now, in addition to that, as I mentioned, this week is huge because the House of Representatives, they actually have left recess early, come back to session, so that way they can go ahead and work on this infrastructure package. And as we mentioned, there's 2 parts. The first part is $1 trillion for infrastructure, roads, bridges, highways. Second portion is going to be $3.5 trillion for stimulus provisions. And right now, proposals are flying out left and right for what should be included. And yes, there was another stimulus check proposal that has been suggested, you guys, and I'm going to be doing an update for you guys so that way I can keep you up to date on these proposals coming out of what might get included in this stimulus package. And it looks like we're going to be seeing here shortly what's going to be unfolding with the passage of this. And you guys keep in mind, though, that the reconciliation process, it takes a while. And Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi right now keeps bringing up the date of October 1st. So I think it's very likely that if we do see something, the soonest that we will see it will be in October, you guys. But once again, I will keep you up to date on everything that unfolds here on the channel. And as always, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you made it this far and you haven't already, don't forget, take a second to smash that like button. Helps out the channel a ton, just takes a second. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell to stay up to date on all this stuff that's going on. And if you got any specific questions for me, be sure to shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. And you guys, hope this reaches you well. I'll catch you in the next video. Remember, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, except for today where I was really late waiting to see if they'd get done with that vote, but they still haven't done it. But we heard that there was this counter offer put out, so wanted to share that with you guys. And with that being said, hope this reaches you well. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.